It has been 2 years now since the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol on Friday. Lawmakers held a ceremony on Capitol Hill and the White House. At the White House, President Biden marked the solemn occasion by presenting medals to 14 Americans for their exemplary contributions to democracy during the 2020 election and on January 6th. Congressional correspondent Nikole Killion spoke with 3 of the recipients.
In an emotional White House ceremony,
And history will remember your names. They'll remember your courage.
President Biden bestowed the Presidential Citizens Medal to those who defended democracy, including D.C. Metropolitan Police Officer Daniel Hodges, former U.S. Capitol Police Sergeant Aquilino Gonell, and Capitol Police Officer Harry Dunn.
What does it mean to you to receive an honor like this?
I was left completely speechless. On January 6th, we just did our job.
It's wild. I don't know what to say. It's crazy. I'm honored, obviously.
I am humble and honored to receive it. But to tell you the truth, I didn't do it because I wanted a medal. I'd rather have my life back.
2 years later, the images of January 6th are still hard to escape.
I responded from the east side. We heard radio calls screaming, officers just need help, send help, send help.
Once I got out of the building, I looked down and it was chaos.
On my way up, I was attacked. We all were attacked. I was hit in the head with a metal pole, punched, kicked, beaten. You can't look at this scene and not think of it anymore.
What is life like for you now?
It's very much the same and very different as before January 6th, 2021. It's different because that day changed so much for me and for the country.
My whole life had changed.
Sergeant Gonell, who was brutally beaten during the riot, left the U.S. Capitol Police last month after the physical and mental trauma became too much to bear.
I could do a lot of things with my left arm, but I still had some type of limitation. Mentally, I'm still triggered sometimes, depending on what's the issue, but removing myself from the triggers of being here at the Capitol every day allowed me to heal faster.
The 3 men have formed a brother-like bond since the attack.
Knowing other officers are going through what you went through and have the same thoughts and feelings about what happened, it's a big help because otherwise you just feel alone.
It's frightening to think about how close we were.
They were the first witnesses to testify before the January 6th Select Committee and sat in the front row during almost every hearing.
Do you feel like you've gotten some sense of justice 2 years later?
I mean, I'm grateful for the January 6th Committee. They uncover a lot of evidence.
There have been prosecutions of people, but at the January 6th hearing showed us that it went much higher than just protesters getting out of hand. So we can't let people forget. I do believe that people have gotten tired of this. Hell, I'm tired of it. I don't want to be out here every day fighting for accountability and justice with my partners here, but it needs to be done.
Holding the line again. For CBS Saturday Morning, Nikole Killion, the Capitol.
And the thing is, it will never leave them because those are scars that stay forever.
And some have, as he did, have left the profession entirely. I've heard stories of people working at department stores or in, or in coffee shops because the triggers are just too much for them to bear.
And in many other spots this week, the anniversary sort of got overshadowed by all the drama that was playing out.
Very odd.
Even though it was the exact same place.
Yeah.